Daytona was.
Yeah, it's one bit of a relationship with your cousin when you're fucking around.
Alright, well, we are going to be doing the truck series here at Daytona. We're going to be streaming this on Twitter. I don't know what those guys were just saying, but that was a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah,
And we're
just
just
like when
going
I fucked
to
my cousin.
pretend I didn't hear any of that. But let's see what we could do here as my wheel's not set straight, so that's awesome.
And one to go.
Alright, so we qualified 8 with the number 2 car here. Number 2 truck, that is. Out of a field of, how many people do we have? 29 trucks, so I am guaranteeing we will see a wreck on the first lap. Always happens here. Unranked races are a complete disaster, and it's just going to be dodging wrecks pretty much. If there's a wreck in front of you, you're pretty much almost guaranteed to get taken out, but we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can avoid it and get lucky for once in these races here. It seems like the trucks, we haven't been that great. DW12, we got wrecked out, kind of wrecked ourselves out when we hit the wall, and that sent us back, and then lapped car ended up taking up too much space on the track, and guy next to us wrecked us out, but that is in a different video. But for right now, let's just see what we can do here. We are at least a little bit further up than halfway in this pack. So as long as everybody can keep their stuff together and not drive like complete clowns, we might be able to actually get a solid race in here. Shift it down to second. Let's try and get a good start here. There is only 10 laps in this one, so that's probably why everyone's driving extremely aggressive.
Still there?
We're just going to stay right on the back of this guy. Try and not go too crazy here. Top line's actually pulling away for once, which is shocking. Usually the top line in most of the series is pretty slow, actually.
Go inside.
But we are kind of getting squirrely here in the front. And there we go. We're going to be wrecking. Hopefully they don't push up into us, and they do. And what I say, we're going to be wrecking. And that just honestly takes out the entire field. And this truck is destroyed. Oh my god, can I get by him at least? I'm not going to take tires, it'll be a waste. Let's just get our fast repair here and actually get it to turn, but this truck is all messed up. So we're definitely not winning this one, like all of them pretty much.
Right here.
And let's try and get this stopped. And we'll get our damage fixed. Start putting in fuel. And luckily we are one of the first ones out of that. So we shouldn't lose a whole lot of positions, especially if guys in front of us end up wrecking out. So see what happens here. Honestly, it just never fails though. These guys just run way too hard. And it's always a disaster after that, and not a whole lot of fun to be honest, because now look at this. We only have a 2-pack lead. First and second position. Third and fourth are pushed way back now. We do have a decent pack there of 4. 2-pack, and then guy that is trying to get with them. And then there's us.
1 minute 17.1.
We are in 13th position. Pretty bad, honestly. And the worst part is, don't think there's anyone around us besides the leaders coming up on us here. So hopefully we could just latch onto the back of them and wait for more wrecks to happen, because that's all it is. I can't imagine if this was actually ranked. I know people would be driving way less aggressive, but I feel like we would still be seeing a pile of wrecks, and iRating and everything would be going down. This old legacy Daytona is just so bumpy, and people aren't prepared for the bumps, and when trucks end up pushing up because of it, that's when we see our wrecks, especially. The guy in front of us is 4th position, but he's honestly going way too slow. I'm going to end up going by him here.
Clear him.
Not worth it to try and match his speed when the leaders are right behind us, and we'll just be able to run with them, I guess. I'm going to go high here,
Inside.
just because I don't want to cause an accident, possibly, especially with the leaders.
52.
That would really suck for them.
Still there, quarter inside. Still there. Looks clear,
But
clear,
if
clear.
we just pretend that we're not a lap down, then I guess we could say we're we're running here with the leaders.
Outside.
Or pushes up bad with one of those bumps.
Clear high.
And let's just see what we can do. Try and make it somewhat fun. Or loses us, so he's not even going to be in this group anymore. So now it's just myself and the 2 leaders. And honestly, these 2 might take each other out at the end. So I do have to be ready for that. 17 is getting all squirrely on that bottom apron.
5 to go.
Can't be that low. Is all over the place. He's gonna end up spinning out himself. Lap car here. I don't know where he's going. Oh my god, he takes out a leader. Takes out the leader. That's pretty impressive right there. That really stinks, because he's going to be going backwards now, because I'm sure he got a decent amount of damage from that. But we are in 11th now. Slowly pushing our way up. Just from Rex, pretty much, at this point. But we can try and run with him, just pass the time here. Don't know if that guy that got wrecked out just now got the meatball flag, but the way he looked, certainly looked like he hit him pretty hard, to the point where probably gonna need to go down pit road.
2 laps to go, 2 laps to go.
2 to go. How far is everyone from the leader? The 6 is next.
Outside.
Oh, and they're actually in a group. But they're also 11 seconds off at this point. Even if I was to just back off, he would still win it, just because 13 seconds is never going to be enough time for us to, for him to actually slow down enough to where the 6 of them would catch him. And it's 1 to go.
51.597.
Gonna stay back here, not get too close. We are in the top 10 now. Well, this will be an easy win for the 17. Just kind of modulating the throttle, don't want to get right on his bumper or anything. See if we pick up another position. Looks like the 11 was for position, but there's no way we're going to catch him in time. And that's going to be it. Oh, looks like we get P10. Pretty bad, honestly.
Alright, man, good job.
But
Good job.
when you get taken out pretty much on the first lap, what do you expect? Alright, let's go through all the incidents, see exactly what happened. I'm sure it is going to be just a total disaster. And here we go. So, the 12. Hitting the wall. 18's riding the wall. And our first wreck is with 5. Well, not a wreck. 11 just gets pushed down on the apron. Oh, and actually I spoke too soon. That does cause our first wreck in the back. Oh, a couple guys actually. Has a domino effect pretty much. Here's our wreck. Yeah, and up right up with us, and that pretty much takes us out completely. Truck is toast. I don't think we got the meatball, but oh yeah, our motor was pretty much screwed, and along with everyone else in that. What an absolute mess. Next incident comes with the 16 here, tapping the wall. And then jumping down as low as possible, almost getting on that apron and losing it. These guys try and go 3 wide here, they don't. 13 and 14, do you two get into it here? No, they don't. 4, what happens with you? Wow. Okay. That's awesome. I'm sure it's probably because of a bump, but that was a little bit ridiculous. You kind of have to be ready for those. And yeah, the 6 was the guy who got involved in that. And he is definitely damaged because of that. These guys are just getting into it, wrecking each other. And do we take out more guys? Oh my god, the 18 absolutely gets sent into space. Along with the 15 as well. What a disaster. 48, riding the wall. 6 doing the correct thing, and are you serious? What was that? He moved over to those guys, and he still gets taken out. This poor dude. I don't even know at this point. I'm sure we're just gonna... Okay, at least he dodged them. These guys are definitely just spinning each other out at this point. 20 coming up on a lap car, probably should have went high. He does. He avoids them. What happens here? One goes in between them. 23 is riding on the grass. 17 is just... 77 is just doing stupid stuff. And that's it. So yeah, this goes to show you ranked, unranked races in iRacing are a complete disaster because no one cares, because their safety rating is not at stake along with their iRacing or their iRating. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.